Kitty chat chat. Is that a friend?
Yeah. More like a stalker, really.
Oh no.
Yeah, totally. Like,
Okay. We can start now if you're ready.
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. And people in chat, let us know if things start getting covered by the crap on the screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, already. Chicken's got to get smaller.
Give me a sec. All right.
I'm gonna. Excuse me. Um, Moving some stuff around again to make sure that people can read.
Reading a visual novel? It's less likely than you think.
Okay. And to make it even, because I can't handle it otherwise, I'm gonna make you a little smaller, but I just need to make your pot smaller. And move you over a little. There we go.
Yay!
Okay, I think that works. All right, go ahead.
The wolf couldn't see anything for the blizzard. Beyond the windshield was just a thick flurry of white.
Oh, there we go.
But then, he didn't have a destination in mind anyway. Just away from there. He had one hand pressed tightly to his abdomen, trying to compress the wound there. The other gripped the steering wheel tightly. A mix of adrenaline and the extreme cold disguised the pain. He was surprised he even managed to get the snow truck running and driving away from that madness. His eyes glanced at the glove compartment. Maybe he could just throw it out into the snow. Drive away from this. Seriously? After all of that, you're going to fuck everyone over to save your own skin? The wolf ignored him. His companion sitting in the passenger seat. Engaging was pointless. His ears pinned back and fangs bared, partly from anger but mostly from the pain in his belly. And yet, shame bubbled within him. How could he think of breaking his promise? I'm not surprised, to be fair. It's all you ever do. Again, the wolf didn't respond. A flash of agony shot through him, reminding him of his grave wound. He grimaced and cried out, but his cry was followed by an awful sputtering sound. The sputtering continued until the engine fell silent, the vibration of the truck ceasing. The wolf sat there, staring at the dashboard in a mix of bewilderment and accusation, as if he could train the machine to starting up again. He glanced at the fuel gauge. Empty. How? How could you have overlooked it? His departure had been hairy, to say the least. They don't have the luxury of properly preparing. After an awkward pause... Oh, sorry. I'm trying to, I try to keep, the narrator's voice consistent, but, man.
I'm sure we're gonna go back and forth.
As I go,
Yeah, exactly.
I feel the author is Scottish, and the main character is also Scottish, but I just couldn't.
Oh.
I could not make a Scottish accent if I tried. Every time I tried, I made him cringe the hell out of his mind, So this is as close an approximation as I can muster,
Hey, it's good enough.
The wolf threw a frustrated tantrum, cursing and slamming his fist against the wheel, kicking the footwell and screaming. This isn't helping, The wolf only barely resisted a furious snarl at the other figure, reining in his anger in order to slump forward, head against the wheel, and eyes closed. Tears rolled down his muzzle. The journey had lasted maybe 10 minutes at most. He couldn't have traveled more than a couple of kilometers. All of that effort and sacrifice, just to fail of in walking distance. There's a first aid kit in the back. You look like you need it. The voice snapped him back out of his misery. His eyes flicked open, now aware of just how tired he was. How the steering wheel of his utilitarian truck might as well have been the fluffiest pillow ever. As his awareness flowed back, the stench of iron in the cabin made him gag. He knew the source. He brought his trembling hand up to his face. While the redness was hard to make out against the black fabric of his glove, the soap glistening told him it was saturated over his blood. Everything felt distant, like he was drunk. God, did he know what drunkenness felt like? He reached into the glove box, his trembling hand brushing that cursed thing to grasp the flare he'd been given. Regardless of anything else, he needed to warn them, to tell them he'd failed. Maybe they'd come for him. The wolf reached his trembling, blood-soaked hand to the door, and after a brief pause, opened it.
Nope. I clicked off.
He stumbled out of the cabin, not bothering to close it after him. Something told him there was no point. Bracing himself against the side, he staggered through the knee-high snow, still keeping pressure on his wound, though now it was more of a token act. He couldn't see more than a foot or so in any direction. Instead, he placed a hand against the truck's side, using it to guide him to the back. Upon reaching the rear doors, he had to pause for a moment. The howl of the blizzard saturated his mind, drowning out his thoughts. He brought the flare up, preparing to activate it. And then, just like that, his weak, trembling hands let it slip from his grasp. The buffeting wind and snow instantly carried it out of his field of vision. Fuck. No! He dropped to his knees, glancing around frantically as he dug at the snow for the flare. Without it, the others would have no way of knowing he needed to get it back. He clawed desperately at the thick snow, feeling his ability to move wane as the cold cut through his jacket and trousers and sucked the warmth from his already weakened body. Gazing at the snow, illuminated by the rear headlights of a truck, he slowed and stopped, breathing heavily as his blood-soaked hands carved red swathes in the snow. He stared at the crimson streaks, realizing he was never going to find the flare. No. He threw back his head and let loose a primal, feral, lupine howl of rage and despair into the unceasing blizzard. He stared into the inky blackness, only slightly penetrated by the tail lights. They didn't stretch more than a few meters into the blizzard. He could probably try to return the way he came, but he couldn't have made the journey back even if he wanted to. He turned, half crawling back toward the rear doors of the truck and the only shelter around. The cold barely registered anymore. He felt like his legs were moving on automatic. He pawed clumsily for the door handles. He missed them several times, his vision feeling oddly blurred. Was it the cold, the snow buffeting his face? Finally, his hands reached the handles and gripped them, yanking them open. The cargo compartment was almost entirely empty. They not had time to stock it. He turned to gaze back where he'd come from. He scanned for the glowing crimson of the return flare, but there was nothing. He agreed to wait for 2 hours for popping flares to guide him back. Too long. Far too long. Far too late. With Herculean effort, he hauled himself up out of the snow, dragging his body inside the cargo compartment. He turned, reaching for the doors once again and pulling them shut. Just like that. The blizzard dropped from an ear-shattering howl to a dull roar. As the wolf regained his bearings, the pain in his belly made him cry out, bringing tears to his eyes. He scanned the interior, looking for a first aid kit, and saw it on the side wall. His stomach lurched as he felt the wetness of his own blood soaking his entire abdomen. He reached a trembling hand for it, his fingers brushing the surface of the plastic container. But then his legs faltered and he stumbled, his hand grasping for purchase. The kit tore off the wall as he toppled forward onto the crates on the floor. The impact knocked any remaining breath out of him and left him paralyzed. His pain cry came out as a strangled gargle. The kit crashed to the floor, spilling its contents everywhere. He laid on his belly, one hand stretched out desperately for the roll of bandages, but he no longer had the strength to move. No. God, please. I don't want to die. Mom, Images of Mom came flooding into his mind, filling him with a yearning and an ache more intense than any wound. He'd have given anything just to see her, to hug her, to tell her. Connor, I need to hear you say the words. The figure spoke up behind him. He couldn't see him, but he could hear the bitterness, the mocking tone. I need to hear you say it, Connor. I need to hear you say it, Connor. What you should have said to me and Mum before you abandoned us. Connor finally sagged. His limbs were numb and his vision was fading. Connor. Say it. His vision went dark, closing in. What little strength he had left abandoned him as he receded, his consciousness a flickering light in the encroaching dark. So sorry. Clutching the 3 packs of cigarettes, I ambled over to the counter while the bored-looking bull cashier watched me.
I just realized my mic's off.
It's off? You've been trying to talk this whole time?
No, not the whole time. Just after the touching opening, I was saying, like, I felt silly that our goofy little creatures are so bright. After such a powerful scene. That was really well written. I really liked that a lot.
Yeah, this game is great.
No, I like perfect. Like that was I like teared up for a moment because like the whole like starving situation and thinking of a man just that crumpled was just like,
yeah, you're especially vulnerable to that.
No, I really am. That's not even a joke. I mean, yeah, joke, but that's like one of the few things that actually makes me like really sad in like horror things.
Yeah.
I just realized those
sucks,
black bars are bothering me. There we go. Now it's not centered anymore. I swear to God, next time it's going to be a lot better because I'll have all of this figured out.
Yeah, next time it's going to be better, you know? This is just the first time.
Yeah, okay.
Clutching the 3 packs of cigarettes, I ambled over to the counter while the bored-looking bull cashier watched me. Don't smoke, by the way, kids. Smoking is bad. Är det Ralf du vill? I gave him a blank look. I didn't speak Norwegian. He rolled his eyes, likely dealing of non-speakers on a frequent basis. Will that be all? I don't fucking know how Norwegians speak English. So actually, technically I do. Technically, would that be all? Nah, but I can't do it. Fuck, man.
What can't you do?
I can't do the fucking Norwegian speaking English.
Oh.
Like, I only follow one YouTuber that's Norwegian and speaks English, you know, so.
Yeah.
It's like.
I don't think I've seen any Norwegians, like, obviously there are, but I don't think I've seen them that are in the English area.
Actually, I think they might be two, but, well, it's like, it's complicated. It doesn't, actually, usually it doesn't, they've got a pretty good accent, honestly, usually. Like, very hard to distinguish. Anyway. He enunciated clearly like I was deaf. Stifling the urge to tell him to stick his attitude, I gave him a nod.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, there we go.
He told me the cost. My ear twitched. Much cheaper than Britain. I was tempted to grab him a couple packs, and also maybe to fuck with him a bit. But I decided against it. I didn't want to take the piss. I pulled a wad of Norwegian kroner out of my pocket, rifling through them for separating out a few crisp notes and placing them for the cashier. Cheers, pal. I gave him a brief smile and nod, but he didn't return it. Simply handed me my change. I slipped him into my pocket for turning awkward. Oh.
Oops. My bad.
I slipped him into my pocket for turning awkwardly, my large backpack making hard a maneuver through the slightly cramped store. I turned carefully to avoid sweeping the tightly packed shelves and marched to the door. Pulled my open pack of smokes from my pocket, fumbling for my lighter in the other pocket.
Are you trying the Scottish up again?
I'm doing as close an approximation as I can, okay?
No, it's... I'm teasing you. It sounds... You're doing it slightly and tastefully.
Oh dear, sorry. Wait. My prized possession. Even before I started smoking, this is the only thing I have from my granddad. An Elizorn Sports Elite. Using my lips, I pull a smoke from the pack, stuffing it back in my pocket as I bring up my lighter, shielding it using my other hand from the frigid wind. Immediately it caught. The tip of my smoke started to glow when I inhaled. A welcome, calming rush of nicotine flooded into me. After a full breath, I flicked the lighter closed, tilted my head back, and after a moment, exhaled. The smoke mixed with the sub-zero wind and turned to a billowing cloud, hot breath and fumes mixing with frigid air. At this time of year, Longyearbyen could be pretty much summarized as dark and cold, which is how we also call England in general, you know, all the time. So like, I don't fucking know. As my boots crunched the snow, I realized that for all we Scots like to whinge about our weather, this place was truly something else. And you know, I have to admit, Southern Cashier notwithstanding, I liked it. I liked the cold, the snow, quiet. Only a couple thousand people lived here, and yet it didn't come across as a ghost town. Just peaceful. Not like Glasgow. I was fond of my hometown, but it could also be a madhouse at all times of the day. It was the only place I knew that the McDonald's needed bouncers because of the nutters that came out at night. I shoved my hands in my pockets and kept the smoke set between my lips, drawing on it occasionally. The meeting spot was just up the road, maybe a 10-minute walk. For all the thick, warm gear, I was still feeling the chill. Longyearbyen, the largest settlement on Svalbard, a Norwegian archipelago near the Arctic, the northernmost settlement on Earth. on the other side of a road, walking further into town were a pair of men with rifles slung about their shoulders. A pretty crazy feature of Svalbard is that residents are required to have firearms if they leave a settlement into the wilderness, for protection from polar bears. Although they can carry loaded firearms within the settlement itself, it was still odd to me to see guns being carried in the open.
So do these have animals within the anthro world? Is that what the suggestion was?
Nah, just anthro polar bears. Those weirdos know who they are, you know. They're around, you know, in the wilderness, you know, just walking around naked. Like they look at you and they're like, you know?
This is so anti-bear. I'm
also
no.
this to me in a dream. They glanced over at me and I averted my gaze. I heard mumbling, followed by a harsh laugh. I probably looked like a tourist or something. I tugged my dark fringe down a little. Fortunately, my left eye was on the opposite side to them. By the time I arrived outside the cafe, my smoke was almost finished. I glanced inside the window, trying to see if anyone was there. It was deserted, apart from a solitary figure. A possum guy sitting at a table with a cup in front of him. He seemed to be absorbed in a book. No idea if he was a local or not, but given this is where we were supposed to meet, I figured it was a good bet he was here for the same reason I was. I guess it was good it was just the one guy. If I'd stumbled upon a whole group, I might have lost my nerve at so many new faces. With a final draw on my smoke, I stopped it out of the bin and pushed the door open. The coziness of the place hit me immediately, like I just slipped into a warm bath. Despite the late hour, the place still looked open. Chairs were neatly set against clean tables. A single staff member was behind the counter, bustling away. Apart from generic background music these places tended to play, it was totally quiet. The possum didn't react to my entrance, even though the guy behind the counter gave me a smile and a nod. He must have been really into that book. I made my way toward his table. When I arrived, my shadow passed over him. Hey. He jumped, glancing up at me. He really must have been engrossed. When his eyes met mine, instead of smiling, he looked like I just pulled a gun on him.
I'll do them.
Oh, sorry.
Give you a break. Or is this the main character?
Yeah, don't worry. No. This is Garrett is the main character. This is one of the boys. You know, but don't worry. There's going to be a lot of characters coming in. So if you want to face them, it's fine.
I figured I'd just pick someone. Hi.
I swallowed hard. I was used to odd looks and awkward first impressions on account of my eye. I wasn't used to people looking like I was brandishing a butcher knife. Are you here for the Sylvia? He gave me a wide-eyed stare of fright for a moment before relaxing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just surprised me is all.
He gestured to a seat opposite him at the table, and I gratefully slipped my pack off, sat on the floor by the chair, and sat down.
Where'd you travel from?
He closed his book and slipped it below the table into a pack sitting by him. Scotland. Still not shaking off the journey. 20 goddamn hours.
Vancouver. 30 hours.
He gave me a cheeky grin.
I'm Stefan. Oh no.
Golubev or something.
Golubev. Pleased to meet you.
She extended a hand and I shook it with a warm smile. Get a raid. Likewise.
Want a coffee? It's really good here. Easily one of the best I've had.
Sure. He turned around and waved at the barista.
Same again, please.
The barista gave a thumbs up and started preparing a coffee. He turned back to me with an excited grin.
Uh-oh. Hop got in trouble for capsing. 12 messages.
What happened?
So Stream Elements has a auto mod, and the auto mod picks out if someone's capsing. I did that because someone was capsing some really awful things in one of the last times I was doing stuff. Sorry, Leslie, you're gonna have to hold on for 300 seconds.
Damn, he's been hate crime. It's Jover.
It's honestly amazing. None of that Robusta crap.
That was like happy engagement. Crazy. Twitch be like, oh, you're interacting? Fuck you.
It's just because people were rude. I can turn it off later. Oh. Forgot to click. There we go.
So you didn't voice act that?
Oh, I did, but it was between our gaffing and gawing. But I'll do it again just for you.
I didn't hear it. But...
It's honestly amazing. None of that Robusta crap. Did you hear it that time?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you said I didn't hear you. That's so...
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh, that I gave him what I hope was an interested look. I know fuck all about coffee. I'm more of a tea person, to be honest, but I figured it'd be easier to just go with it.
I heard you that time. Yay. Yeah, which is a pity. Long Airbnb's pretty dull and cold. I thought my tail was going to freeze off. Oh, Sedge's mic is muffled.
Oh, wait, hold up. Better now?
I mean, you sound okay to me, but I do have the desktop on lower than... I'm gonna bring the desktop up a little just because you are fine to me, but I could see it being quieter because of that. I have to figure out the sound stuff next time. Ugh, so many problems. Okay. Yeah, which is a pity. Long Year Bryn is pretty dull. I know I did this already, but I'm going to say it again. And cold. I thought my tail was going to freeze off.
I don't know. I like the cold. Wish I had more time to sightsee.
Teach their own.
He gazed at me with those big, excited eyes. I admit, he did have a somewhat infectious smile. Although, he didn't speak, instead watching me expectantly. I remember the book he'd been reading when I entered. The one he'd been so engrossed in. So, what were you reading?
Oh, this?
He reached beside him and pulled the book out, which, now I could see it properly, was a very battered paperback.
It's Distant Origins by Rupert Gadala. Ever heard of it?
I shook my head, glad he was up for filling the silence.
It's about how the Mosaic period was the work of extraterrestrials. So you know how during the Mosaic period, a bunch of different species all gained sentience around the same time? Well...
He didn't even give me time to answer, so my jaw just hung slightly open while I tried to maintain eye contact and nod. I guess he's enthusiastic.
Gadala thinks it could only be because of outside influence. Think about it. How else would so many different species all start to gain sapience around the same time? So he thinks some star-facing race visited and uplifted a bunch of different...
Enthusiastic. Wait, did he just say starfaring?
And Gadala thinks these visitors left behind clues that governments have hidden and kept locked away. I like him.
Wink and crazy.
Ah, they all are. Leslie's back.
There you go.
Just no more caps, Leslie.
No more caps.
I'll fix it for next time, but on this one, well, you're gonna have to remind me, otherwise you're gonna get got again. Hey, Amulet.
Hey. Finally! People! More than 2. Let's go.
I think there's more than 2.
Yeah, there is more than 2.
Oh yeah, there's 4 people. Oh no.
Oh, it shows 8 on mine.
5.
I don't know.
Well, yes, there's me, Stream Elements, and then 4 people. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I think, yeah. It says 9 on my viewers thing, and that's only 7. So, I don't know. I don't understand how this works. Anyway,
Back to
yep.
conspiracy theory central.
He thinks some of them are still out there, just waiting to be found. He theorized that deep within the jungles of South America.
He really wasn't going to stop.
Of course he got called a crank, but academics agree with him. They just get suppressed and ridiculed if they try to tell the truth. And he thinks they even disappear, people who speak about it. Like this one time.
No, after an old time, like slack jaw and staring gaze. He didn't care. Or at least didn't notice. My hand moved to my pocket for my cigarettes, looking for nobody to take a smoke break before he started talking about the Rothschilds.
Aw. Amulet, I'm glad that your suit's gone over well. I hope the head's connecting properly. I made them a suit that they took to a couple conventions.
Fog.
Yeah.
I jumped as the door opened, inviting a burst of icy air. I turned to look, seeing a pair of young Caprine women shuffling through the door. A third figure, a Lapin guy, followed, making a loud brrr as he entered. My boy!
I assume you're claiming that one.
That's my boy. Best character, best boy. Let's go.
Oh!
Christ, warmth.
Thanks for the follow. I think that's what that means. Yeah.
Just look at him.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He is very cute. I call the lady in the blue jacket.
Yeah. Oh, thank Christ, some warmth.
He is super cute. I love his little adventure jacket.
All three look familiar in a way I couldn't put my finger on. Especially the hair guy. I could swear I'd seen him before. The Caprine girl with the blue jacket stamped her feet to dislodge the snow in her boots, while the one with a beanie scanned the room for locking eyes with me. I cringed at the unblinking gaze. I feel like she was reading my mind or something.
Oh,
my hand
sorry. Ah! There we go.
My hand automatically moved to my fringe, pulling my dark hair to ensure it obscured my left eye. Her companion also glanced around for spotting us. She gave a warm grin and happily waved. Just as the three arrived at our table, the barista swooped in to place my coffee before me. I gave them a grateful smile as the three new arrivals pulled up chairs to sit around the table. You want to do it?
Sure. Hello, guys. Can I get you anything? Oh, a latte would be nice. Tabby?
The gold lass in the blue jacket spoke with an American accent. Again, not sure where precisely. They all speak the same, you know?
Yeah.
They all sound just as stupid, you know? Big enough I can't place it. The younger girl had her shoulders hunched and her hands in her pockets. She gave a non-committal shrug.
Make that 2 lattes, please. Thank you.
Make mine a cappuccino, would you? The hair had a clear Irish accent. Don't ask me to do that.
It was so clear. No, just think of Jacksepticeye. Do you know who that is?
The morning.
Now just do that for the rest of the thing while thinking of your hair boy.
No, hell no. Oh my god. No, I'll just do him straight. Totally straight. The hair had a clear Irish accent. As he tugged off his gloves and rubbed his hands, blowing into them for warmth, the barista moved off to make them their drinks.
Well, I take it you two are here for the Sylvia.
The blue-jacketed girl smiled, leaning forward and hugging herself to warm up. Immediately, that beanie-wearing girl pulls out her phone and focuses on it, ignoring the rest of us. Yeah, we're here for the Sylvia. I'm Garrett. Garrett Reed.
I'm Stefan Golobev. Pleased to meet you. I choke on my own last name.
The laughing guy sat next to me, drawing close and rubbing his arms for warmth. I'm Aaron Marsh. Pleased to meet you. He gave a grin and a small wave for going back to blowing into his hands.
Nice to meet you, fellas. I'm Gail Waters, and this chatty social butterfly is my sister, Tabby. Want to introduce yourself?
She's not just a sister who just scowled and muttered without looking up from her phone.
Hi.
Me and Stefan exchanged a look, but Gail just laughed.
She takes time to warm up to people.
No shit, I thought. Judging by the way she was thumbing the screen, she was scrolling something continuously. Probably some social media shite like Barker. Because McDonald's is the same across all universes, but Grindr... I'm sorry.
Tumblr or something? They're all the same, huh?
Same thing, yeah, you know. It's the same. God, I could be such an old fart sometimes.
Oops.
Hope the Sylvia's decent eating. Forgot to bring ear warmers.
I thought it said warmies. I was like, oh, he really is cute.
Forgot to bring ear warmies. Aaron complained, taking his ears in his hands and rubbing them.
What did you expect this far north? Don't you have a hood?
Gail chuckles and smirks, though she did rub her own ears a little. Yeah. She pouted. Muffins are really finicky about anything touching or covering their ears. I guess it made sense for people with such sensitive hearing. Wolves like me had sensitive hearing, nowhere near as good as Lapins, and we didn't really like stuff covering our ears where we could help it. That said, leaving ears uncovered out here was a great way to get frostnip.
Do you guys know each other? There, I just went through like 3 voices all in once. It's gonna take a second.
And it's the same 3 voices from all 3.
Oh no, it's probably gonna do that sometimes. Oh no, we met about an hour ago. Decided to stick together since we're all going together anyway. So, what do you guys do?
Gail directed at me and Stefan. I decided to get my introduction in first before Stefan started talking about the Illuminati. Oh, I'm a Sparky, nothing interesting. When I got a bunch of blank looks and raised eyebrows, I added, electrician.
Oh, right. Is that what you call it where you're from?
Just a nickname we use. I'm so used to calling it that, I forget how it must sound. I gave a small laugh, cringing inwards at the 4 sets of eyes now set on me. Without realizing, I tugged at my fringe, ensuring it covered my eye.
He's so mysterious.
Sounds cool. Are you like the guy people call to fix their fuse box? Sometimes, but I mostly work on industrial sites.
What happened to your eye?
I froze. Tabby stopped fiddling with her phone for a moment and gazed me directly in the eye. A look of morbid curiosity in her face.
Tabby, you don't just demand people explain stuff like that.
I felt my stomach clench, instinctively tugging at my fringe. Had she seen through? Or correctly assumed my fringe was hiding my left eye? Judging from Aaron and Stefan's reactions, they'd clearly been thinking the same thing. They just evidently had more tact.
Why not? I'm just curious.
As much as Gale tried, I could see the others were all now staring at me with even more rapt attention. Gale offered a chagrined look.
You don't have to explain anything.
No, that's fine. It's not like there's so much to say.
Whoa.
Excellent. Gale smiled apologetically and gave her sister a there, satisfied sort of look. Although from Tappy's expression, she was evidently not satisfied. She mercifully not pressed the issue and went back to her phone. So, how about you, Gale? What do you do? I seized the opportunity to move the focus away from me.
Oh, me? I'm not that interesting, to be honest. Just finished my first full year as a registered nurse. Seriously? Bet that's been Seriously? Bet that's been a stressful time. It was. But finally getting out of university and being able to work with patients is just so satisfying. Long hours, but I feel like I'm making a difference, you know? What about you, Stefan? Me?
You look more than a little uncomfortable.
I, work retail. Nothing wrong with that. Where do you work?
I took a sip of my coffee. While the warmth and scent was inviting, I could never really get on with the taste. I only typically drank it if I needed to wake up. I was let the conversation turn away from me. I tuned out the conversation a little, glancing from one person to the other. They seemed nice enough. Even Tabby stopped fiddling with her phone to observe, though she didn't say anything. With another sip, I tuned back into the conversation.
What about you, Aaron?
Hare was about to speak when the barista arrived with a tray carrying their drinks. Oh, thank you kindly. He beamed at the barista, flashing his pearly white teeth. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh my god. Look at him. Oh god. Ah.
He's so cute. God. He probably files his teeth himself.
Yeah. Oh, I would kill for this boy. Oh my god. I'm not. Oh.
Am I about to lose you? Just ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh my god. He beamed at the barista, flashing his pearly white teeth. No sooner had his cup been placed before him than he took it up and sipped, eyes closed with a satisfied
Oh, don't worry, Leslie. This is getting posted to YouTube.
Don't recognize me.
Did you forget?
I forgot. Oh my god. Look, the things I do to make your stream interesting.
No, you did that. All of your own free will. Don't put that on me.
I'm totally putting that on me. This is supposed to be a Halloween stream, by the way. Did you guys know this is supposed to be a Halloween stream? Or
Oh,
no?
was it?
No. Yeah, now it's a Christmas stream. Yeah, it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Oops.
All right.
Well.
You can continue.
Yeah.
Get the spot. Oh, I'm a student studying psychology. He looked a little bashful as he added. And I deliver pizzas in the evenings to make some scratch.
Neat. Do you get to eat a lot of pizza then?
The word deliver pizzas made Stefan's eyes light up. Well, sometimes we get pizzas that are cancelled or the wrong order, but as much as I like pizza, even I have my limits.
Oh, this music is banging, by the way. Dance, okay, sorry.
Besides, I need to watch my figure.
What figure?
Here. Look at that perfect figure of my god. Peak male body right there. He gave me a sharp elbow to the ribs and a wink. I nearly choked on my coffee.
Is he already flirting with you? Oh my god, I almost want to make this guy like, what about you, Tabby? You in college?
Stefan asked between gulps of his coffee.
Yep.
She said in a sudden voice, not even looking up. After a few seconds of not elaborating, Stefan, Aaron, and myself all exchanged glances, while Hale simply gave an embarrassed smile.
You can at least try to be friendly. We're going to be traveling together for a while.
Tabby, meanwhile, was utterly unmoved by the conversation. Slumped down in her chair of her coffee untouched. I mean, I asked the only good question, and everybody gave me shit for it.
I'm not here to make friends. I don't even want to be here. You're the one obsessed with finding Mom. Ooh.
Just like that. It was as if the freezing air of the outside blew over us. Even Stefan's bouncy energy vanished.
You can't be normal. What does that mean? Also, I'm really glad I kept the chat in here so that when we start talking to people in chat, it makes sense.
Wait, like the only one that I see in chat is Leslie. I don't see anyone else.
Really?
I'm trying to reload the stream, but like that only just get rid of a chat. Ah.
Where do you have?
I can only hope that the stream shows up in the. Oh no, it does in the top right.
Yeah, yeah.
I should like keep it open like that then. It does the weird thing like it's man. Give me a sec.
No problem.
It's like I'm trying to like make it full screen, but it's doing the full screen on my phone in the wrong way.
Maybe if I just okay.
Turn on the.
You're on your phone, you psycho.
I have to use my computer to read this.
Oh, okay. You're not like me, crazy with like 5 different monitors.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, can I? And it's still too small to read stuff. Yay. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. It's okay. Who cares? Who cares?
Well, where were you seeing the chat before?
I mean, on the Twitch, like, on the page, you know, like on my phone, like I've opened it up with like my browser.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like, chat at the bottom, you know, but like it right. Well, who cares? It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I'll just randomly be awkwardly talking to the chat while you ignore them.
I'm sorry. Next time it'll be better. Okay, next time I'll be prepared.
Oh, I broke my neck.
First time.
No, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Next time I won't be freaking out before stream.
Even if I thought she was being a brat, she did remind us why we were going on this expedition. It wasn't a pleasure cruise. We were going to find the errand. And the crew. Or what was left of them. The sound of a door opening again shook us off my private musings. Loud clumping, heavy hooves on wood echoed through the room as a figure swept through the door.
Holy moly.
Stefan muttered under his breath, eyes wide with alarm. Damn! Aaron agreed, though his expression was decidedly more pleased. Oh my god, he's one of those! He's one of those!
He's a size queen.
He's one of those! The equine who entered was huge, easily pushing 6.5 feet tall, his snappy-looking gear did little to conceal a powerful build. He held himself for ramrod straight, moving of casual grace toward us with each hoofstep vibrating through my legs. Good evening. Are you the group waiting to board the Sylvia? His voice was rich and deep. As he gazed at us, his eyes felt like they could see right through us. His accent was odd. It was received pronunciation, very cut glass, yet there was an aspect to it I couldn't place.
Oh, god damn it.
He sounded posh, that much I could tell.
Oh, hello. You must be Sheriff.
I think it's Sharif.
Oh, damn it.
Sure.
My fingers keep twitching. Oh, Sharif. Ah,
Sorry.
yes, it is Sharif. Okay.
Indeed. Sharif Abdi. Pleased to meet you all. I shall be in charge of his expedition. Would you care for... Aaron stammered like he'd just been approached by a school crush. A coffee? I'm afraid not. I've come to collect you all. Sylvia's ready to board and we must not delay. Those piercing eyes settled on the hair. His bashful look quickly changed to an unsettled one under his intense gaze. Without a word, Tabby pushed back from the table with a loud wooden squeak of chair legs on wood and started moving toward the door. Yale blinked, mouth open as though to call after her, but seemingly decided against it, simply watching her retreating back.
Didn't even finish her coffee.
I summoned the barista over to settle the bill. He quickly approached, hands clasped before him with a wide, friendly smile.
Everything okay? Enjoy your coffees? Yeah, thanks.
Stefan recovered from being stunned by Sharif's entrance, and we all started digging into our pockets for cash. Here you go. With casual ease, Sharif slid a few notes from his coat pocket and handed them to the barista. Keep the change. We all gave him a mix of grateful and surprised looks, but he did not meet our eyes. Simply turned and strode toward the door, where Tabby was waiting, still glued to her phone.
Thanks.
Sharif did not react, opening the door back out into the Persian cold. Tabby followed after, not even glancing back. He's, pretty...
He's pretty. Just end there.
He's a horse!
What's wrong with a horse?
He's a horse! Look at my horse. My horse is my horse.
He's pretty. Stuck up. He's pretty. Presumptuous.
He's pretty.
Yep.
As we gathered up our stuff, I felt a twinge in my left eye. I froze for a moment. Please not now. The twinge could either turn to an annoying ache, a feeling of sand under my eyelid. That was the more likely outcome. The other was much less pleasant. My left eye clamped shut in response to the pain.
What's wrong?
Gail sounded concerned, but I glanced around desperately for a restroom. Spotting the signs for toilets, I gave them a "be right back" and quickly walked toward them. I could sense their confusion and alarm, but couldn't care right now. Tears were already starting to stream from my eyes and the pain. Once I was in the bathroom, I fished in my jacket pocket for the bottles I kept on me at all times. The clofenac and proximethicane eye drops. In this instance, the diclofenac couldn't be strong or fast-acting enough. My practiced hand identified the correct bottle from touch alone, and I pulled out the proximethicane. Like I'd done a million times before, I unscrewed the top and sat on the rim of a sink, quickly washing my hands. The pain was unimaginable, like an eyeful of sand mixed to a red-hot knife from my eyeball. My hands were trembling now, my face aching from the instinctive scrunching of my face to shut my eye, and my muscle wet from my tears. My eyes were in full-blown damage control, flooding themselves to flush out the irritants I believed was there. Taking the bottle, I tilted my head back, used my other hand to force my left eye open. With great difficulty, and quickly squeezed. One drop. Instantly, a cooling, soothing wave of relief banished the worst of the agony. A second drop, and the sandy feeling dissipated. Straight away, my face relaxed as my muscles no longer instinctively tried to keep my eyelids shut. Oh. As I hunched over the sink,
my bad.
Escaped one. Yeah. As I hunched over the sink, my breath escaped in one long, heavy sigh. Keeping my eye closed, I allowed the medicine to do its work. I screwed the lid back on the bottle and slipped it back in my pocket.
They write this really well. My eyes are starting to feel a little sandy myself.
It was probably also the flashbang earlier on, my leaning over the sink, a mix of tears and a drop leaked from my closed eye, running down my nose. Fuck, my face really hurt. That was a really bad one. Normally these attacks tend to come more gradually, giving me time to get the diclo drops in before it becomes excruciating, but every so often I get ones like this. I call them thunderclaps, like the headache, the ones my brother used to have. My GP had made it clear to me that proxy was for emergencies only, that overuse could further damage my eye. Or these thunderclaps could be useless for half an hour of unrelenting agony while waiting for the declo to kick in. Besides, I was completely blind in my left eye. How much more damage could I do? With the pain gone, for now, I straightened up. Gazing at my reflection, I regarded my ruined left eye. The milky white cap was a constant reminder to others of my disfigurement, as if the scar wasn't enough. Garrett, you okay in there? There was a gentle tap at the door. He sounded pretty concerned. Remembering the way I dashed off, I must have looked a proper sight. Yeah, sorry. I quickly wiped my face and fixed my facial fluff. The door creaked open and I saw his worried eyes peeking around the side. You sure? What happened? Saying I was okay, mostly. He opened the door and stepped inside. Stefan followed closely behind, also looking worried. I gave a hollow laugh and attempted to lighten the situation. I got these painful attacks. It was a pretty bad one, even by my standards. I'm okay now, though. I patted my pocket. I have lots of eye drops to keep me going. Aaron and Stefan exchanged looks before smiling and nodding.
As long as you're sure, dude.
Stefan brightened, though he still had a sympathetic look. I cringed as both of them and I was staring directly at my damaged eye. I tried to laugh it off, turning my head to conceal it in a casual way, in as casual a way as I could, tugging my fringe to cover it once again. Seriously, I'm okay. I didn't mean to scare you guys. The pair gave me a searching look, but finally seemed to relax. Okay, if you're sure. Aaron placed a hand on my shoulder. If you're up for it, we should get going then. He and Stefan both stood aside to let me pass, only to face an anxious-looking Gale.
Oh, Garrett, are you all right?
Really, I'm okay.
That thing that you're very, very sensitive about, let's all just crowd around you and talk about it.
I insisted, giving her what I hoped was a reassuring smile. I noticed she was holding my backpack and gloves. Honestly, it happens. Just something to live with. I didn't mean to scare you. I assured her, gratefully accepting my belongings from her. She gave me a smile and waited for me to put my gloves back on before handing me my pack.
I thought you were going to throw up or something.
Once my pack was back on, we made our way to the door. Sharif and Tabby were both waiting, then looking pretty pissed. We can stop here if you want.
Do you want to stop here?
This seems like a good place to stop.
Okay.
Could also wait until we get to the ship or whatever, you know. This is a good place.
Okay. So, thanks for coming in, guys. We're going to stop here. I don't know. When do you want to do this next?
I don't know. Like we can do this like on Wednesdays or when you feel like it. I don't know.
Wednesdays works.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'll do some more looking around to figure out what I want to do with the stream in general. And if you guys have any like complaints of how this is set up, please let me know.
And if you want to just complain about how fucking sucky my voice is, you know. That's cool.
Shut up. You sound good. I still don't know. What's his name? Stefan. I need to figure out what I want to... Oops. What I want to do with his voice.
My god. You're so cool. I don't know. The Illuminati was totally behind 9/11, dude. I'm Canadian.
It was all aliens.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, he's Canadian. Gotta do the sorry. I gotta do the
Buddy. Mate. So cool. I don't know.
I'll practice something. And then I'll forget it immediately. I mean, that's just how it goes.
More characters to talk up later. It's okay. Alright, well. It's getting kind of late for me, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
You guys take care.
Bye, guys. I'm stopping stream now. Good night.